Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to make a confession, and it's really hard and I don't know how to say this, but I am addicted to my phone. I'm finally able to admit that due to my thoughtless use of this miracle of technology, I have accumulated many problems in my life, and probably it's time to solve them. I'm pretty sure that many people would agree with me that they spend too much time on their smartphones. Have you ever counted how many hours you spend on your phone each year? Or how many hours you spent on your smartphone since you've got your first one? Personally, I was just terrified by how much time I have just wasted. And I will admit that when I was in dormitory of my university and when all this stuff with coronavirus was getting worse and worse every day, I spent lots of time on my phone. Just crazy. I spent about 10 to 14 hours on my phone a day. Isn't this crazy? How much time did you spend on your phone if you spend, let's say, 4 hours a day on your phone? It will be approximately 60 days. Yeah, for those who used phone every day for about 5 hours, it will be 76 days. For users who used phone every day 6 hours, it will be 91, 7 hours, 106. So it's really frightening. It's like if we spend a third part of a year on just a piece of metal. And during this time you could do so much. Watch so many good movies, read books, and master your violin or piano skills, learn a new language or try out a new recipe, and so on. Did you know that if you spend about 10,000 hours on doing something, you will be good at it? No, you will be very good at it. So how much time did I waste during all this time with my life with this smartphone? Well, not exactly this, but it's my second smartphone. Never mind. So let's say I was using my smartphone 6 hours a day, and I've got my first smartphone about 5 years ago. Using simple mathematical calculations, we get about 10,050 hours. Goodbye the ability to cook well or a decent level of foreign language. Sayonara. Okay, we won't be upset with this because everything is up to us. So the first step to solve the problem is to notice it. After I counted the time I wasted, I felt so sorry that I was devoting the most precious resource of our lives, time, to some piece of metal, some machine. So after counting the hours and the days, I understood that I have a problem. But actually I knew that I had this problem even earlier. I have problems sleeping. I simply didn't go to bed without an hour or two scrolling social media or watching videos on YouTube, and I was very slow in the mornings, and I was easily annoyed and often bump into furniture, and I just didn't have any energy, any strength to smile, to genuinely smile and be happy for others, and I couldn't really concentrate on book, on the thing I'm learning at the moment, and I forget almost everything I learned and really put my energy and time into learning something. And it was really frustrating for me as a learner of English and Korean. I have to memorize so many things, and it's really so annoying when you learn words or grammar and after some time, a week or two, you just don't remember anything. So I had this thought in my head, one thought, which is, I can't live like this anymore. I'm currently reading the book of Catherine Price called How to Break Up with Your Phone, and it is divided into two parts. So in the first part, Catherine Price tells us why the smartphones are so attractive to us, how do social media really work, and how using the smartphone affects our memory, our ability to concentrate, sleep, brain, and so on. So in the second chapter, author offers us a 30-day plan to improve our relationship with our phones, and the goal of Catherine Price is not to make us to get rid of our smartphones, but to help us use this masterpiece of technology more carefully and wisely, and maybe become a bit happier. So now I am in the process of this long journey. I realized that a bad habit is a real problem when a couple of days ago my mom invited me and my sister to a dinner, and I automatically grabbed my phone and went to the hall. And when I saw the phone, when I put this on the dinner table, I saw this and I thought, wow, I'm really addicted. I was planned to took from my room only a glass of water, but not the phone, and actually I had to put my phone back to my room. Yeah. Honestly, I used to think that Instagram was the biggest problem in my life. By the way, I don't use it for about maybe 5 months already, and I am absolutely happy with it. And I don't think that I will back there. Maybe just once to say, like, surprise, didn't you wait for me? Or something like that, I don't know. Anyways, not today. However, as it turned out, there are so many social networks like Instagram, which are stealing our time and make us like waste our time. So the idea of this whole experiment is to reduce my screen time on my phone and start to use it wisely and direct this free time into something different, like hobbies, learning languages, watching movies, sleep, so on. As soon as these 30 days will come to the end, I will definitely share with you my results, so please wait for it. And I can say that it's been about 8 or 9 days since I've started. By the way, join me and stop being a zombie who is constantly having his nose in his phone, and maybe try to read a book of Catherine Price called How to Break Up with Your Phone. I am sure that it won't be boring for you. So, see you again. Bye! By the way, yesterday I was watching an interview with Daniel Radcliffe, and you know what? He doesn't use any social networks. And this is really amazing, and it's really inspirational. The most precious is to what reduce Решила поправить в конце видео. Молодец.